Welcome in. We are about to get into the show, but you guys know me. Before any good production, you gotta get some good coffee. We're gonna go straight into this cafe. I don't know what they have on the menu. I haven't checked it out yet. And we're gonna go in, get some coffee, and then we're gonna get into the show. Fair enough. I gotta get me some caffeine. I gotta get my cameraman some sugar. We're just gonna make it happen. Come on. All right, so right now we just walked into 319 Cafe. 319 Coffee. You are? Grace. I'm Vanessa. It's nice to meet you. So we're filming next door, but I told them we gotta come down and get some coffee. And I'm gonna get my cameraman something sugary. Mission accomplished. 319 Coffee. Ooh. Is that a dark roast? I know my coffees. I know my coffee. Now I feel like a real champion. I got your cookie. Thank you, Grace. All right, you guys, so we are officially in Limelight. Kind of have to be on the hush because people are actually working. This is a co-working space. I am here with Michele, the operations manager. And Michele, first of all, I know that people know they should just come down here to feel your energy because you're so freaking awesome.
I'll take that.
You know, and you also have my middle name. I need you to know that. So all Michelle's out there, shout out to you.
True.
So tell us a little bit about Limelight. What it being in this community and co-working and all that stuff.
We opened Limelight 2.5 years ago, and we are a true co-working space. Yeah. Some co-working spaces are geared toward certain genders, certain industries, maybe they're incubators or curriculum style space. No, we are a membership-based co-working space. Every membership level comes with use of the business address, which I didn't think would be that big of a selling point. But for a lot of people who are startups and solo entrepreneurs, they don't necessarily want their personal address on their website or on their business cards, which I completely understand. But just the ability to even receive packages here is anyone who is a little bit worried about porch piracy sometimes. So that's a primary one. Also, use of the conference rooms. Every membership level comes with a conference room allowance that renews on the first of the month. For people who need to meet clients or have some sort of visitor or guest, to have an enclosed space, whereas before maybe they were meeting them at local Paneras or Starbucks or whatnot, they actually can come here and use that instead. And people have always indicated being a member here and having things at that professional level has given them gravitas, gives them a real landing place between just the business address and the conference room hours for client meetings. But every membership level has a printing allowance. We've got a printer, copier, scanner. Not a lot of people print anymore, so it's not really, put to the test every month. But yeah, we do provide the coffee, the tea, the filtered water, the fruit. But then just to have everything bundled here. For anyone who's in startup mode, the utilities, the Wi-Fi, the trash removal, the cleaning service, we're just ready to come in and plug in and go, hit the ground running. You don't have to worry about the overhead of all that other stuff. Yeah.
That's really nice. And right now we're in the addition.
Yes. Yeah.
Added. So this is a new part of the building.
Correct.
Walk us through. It's freaking gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're really proud. This was pre-planned before the pandemic kicked in, so our construction guys were working, in March and April, and then we were really able to open the space to members May 1st, and it afforded us, 4 more private offices, an additional bathroom, a big conference room, which I can't wait for you guys to see, but it has some nice features on this side too, and it's given us a real storefront, which we didn't have before. You didn't know what Limelight was sometimes until you.
So nice. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, it's so cute. It's the perfect greenery.
The building itself was originally a 1926 post office that had this vault in here. And you can kind of see the original doors. It's like a double set, which we wanted to keep it for architectural purposes. But we've, in order to keep some privacy there, we've installed this sliding glass barn door. But yeah, it's another great space for members to go in off the floor for a little bit of privacy and to work on something in particular.
I like that.
Thank you.
It's like the little pillows back there.
Some floor cushions. Yeah.
Meditate.
And another great wallpaper photo opportunity.
I love this front space. So.
Yeah, so it's become a popular space, I think, due to the natural daylighting. But yeah, on that kit counter in the front window, there's charging ports underneath there, there's purse hooks underneath there. Obviously, a lot of our plants getting some love here in the front window.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, it's given us a presence on the street.
I know for me, I needed this space so that
Yeah.
I could create bigger and better, and I love that. But as you like see members and stuff like come in, you know, what are their takeaways like from being in this space?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're really providing a service to people. You know, before the pandemic, it was definitely an opportunity to come in and get work done. Now it's just underscored a little bit, you know, the necessity to go somewhere when your office is defunct or to get out of your house because your immediate surroundings are a distraction. I mean, it has given people some respite to come here and to help them to maintain their business and keep it going, which is so critical right now. You know, people always tell us about how comfortable and productive they are here. And I'm always like, but what's driving that? You know, is it the aesthetic? I think that's part of it. But I also think is that you're surrounded by other people who are working. You know, it's not a library, it's not a coffee shop. You're here to get work done amongst other people who are working. So I know it's very meaningful for people to carve out the time to come here. And it's important for them to get, you know, a finite amount of work done every time they're here. So we're happy to be that space and we're happy to provide that sense of community to people.
Yeah, and I love that. And I definitely have to commend you guys.
Thank you.
For illustrating that. Definitely, just being a member and being a part of this.
Yeah.
It's like,
I say
it's
it all
so
the time. It
nice.
takes very little to be nice to people.
Yeah.
It takes and it comes back, you know, manyfold
It does.
between the referrals and the connections that we've made with, you know, people in our neighborhood or people in our own network. It's been so
Right.
beneficial.
Right.
Yeah.
And you've created that energy. And the thing is, like, you weren't in this space before, like, right? Like, you came from the corporate world. and
Correct.
came
Yeah,
here.
I've have a nonlinear career path myself,
Wow.
and really, who can really say that they've been in co-working management before? No one's really expected to have that, you know, skill set. But I do have a very odd combination skill set between people in project management and social media management and event planning, and yeah, somehow it all came together.
Right, and you love this.
I
'Cause
do.
it just
I
comes
do.
out. Yeah.
It's exhausting, but I never get tired of talking about it. And it's, you know, how many people can say they love coming into work every day?
Oh,
Very few.
Very few.
Very few. And I think about how fortunate I am to have met, you know, cross paths with so many of these cool people doing cool things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Cool people doing cool things. Limelight, ladies and gentlemen.